Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone who watching this video. So we are from Group E. In this video, we will present the result of our work on several case study from financial market and institution. Next. So this is our group member. The first one is Muhammad Hafiz Rabbani, Mona Sharopiah, Abiyu Hadi, and Humam Fatin Hanifah. Next. So the first case study is expansion of Nova Animation Studio. So in this case study, we're examining a fictional animation company based in Canada that's considering expanding their production facility as a business student, which been tasked with analyzing whether this expansion project is financially viable using tricky investment analysis techniques. The case presents us with the following scenario. Nova Animation Studio needs to decide whether to invest $4 million in expanding their production facility. This expansion will generate annual cash flow of $675,000 for 16 years. The company applies a discount rate of 11%, reflecting their cost of capital and project risk. Now walk you through our detailed financial analysis to determine whether this expansion is sound investment. Next. So the first one, we must to search the NPV. So the formula of NPV is CF0 plus CF1 divided by 1 plus K to the power of 1 uh, until the years from the case study is 16. So, as we know from the case study, the initial investment or CF0 is $4 million and the annual cash flow or CF is $675,000 and the discount rate is 11% and the time period is 16%. So, uh, uh, we search we search the from the for from the year one, for example, is we take the $675,000 and divide it by 1 plus 0.11 to the power of 1. So it's which equals approximately $608,108 until the year 16, and we continue this pattern for all 16 years, calculating the present value of each year's cash flow. After that, after summing all this discounted cash flow from year 1 through year 16, we get a total present value of approximately is we can see here 4,980,994 and and 12 cents. So to find the NPV, we subtract our initial investment. So NPV equal 4,980,094 minus $4 million, which equals 980,994 dollars. So it means the NPV is positive, indicates that the project is expected to generate nearly $1 million in additional value beyond what was initially invested after accounting for the time value of money. Next is the PI or profitability index analyzed. So the PI formula is written as PI equals PV divided by CF0, as we know from the NPV. The PI, as we can see here, PI equals 400, 4,980,000 divided by 9 million, sorry, 4 million, which equals 1.245. This means that for every dollar invested in this project, Nova Animation Studio can expect to receive $1.24.5 in return. Since the PI is greater than 1, this indicates the project provides benefits greater than its cost. Next. So the next one is we're gonna search the ERR or internal rate of return analysis. So the ERR is the discount rate that makes the NPV equal to 0. To find this rate, we need to use an iterative approach or interpolation. So the ERR formula using the interpolation, which is the ERR is K1 minus NPV plus times K2 min K1 divided by NPV min NPV minus NPV negative, minus NPV positive. So, where the K1 is the lower discount rate, K2 is the higher discount rate, NPV plus is the positive NPV and at K1, NPV minus is the negative NPV at K2. So first, we try the at NPV is 11%. After that, we try the 13%, and at 15%, we find the positive, but it's a little. So which from we search the NPV at 15%. The discount rate is $23,000. It's still positive. After that, we try the at 16%, and we try the negative $4 million plus 675,000 and times with 1 minus 1 plus 0.16 to the power minus 16 divided by 0.16 and it's equals, which equals negative $173,593.75. So after that, using this value in our interpolation formula, we can search the ERR. It's 15 minus 23,000 times 16 minus 15 divided by minus 173,593.75 minus 23,000, and which is equal is 15.1 15.100 16%. So since this ERR of 15%, 116%, 116% is greater than the company discount rate of 11%, the project is expected to generate return that exceed the required rate. As we can see here, recommendation to the management: accept the project because the NPV is greater than 0, accept the PI because it's greater than 1, and accepted project because ERR is greater than discount rate. Next. So this is the conclusion. We recommend that Nova Animation Studio should proceed with the expansion project of financial metrics unanimously support this decision, showing that the expansion would create the value for the company and align with their own strategy in expanding animation market.
So the second case study is about expansion of Velocity X Motor's product line. The Velocity X Motor, a well-known manufacturer of high-performance skateboard in Australia, is considering expanding its product line to include gas-powered skateboards. With the rising demand for alternative transportation solutions, the company sees this as an opportunity to attract new customers and boost sales. The management believes that the company can sell 2,000 units per year over the next 10 years, after which solar-powered skateboards are expected to dominate the market, leading to the discontinuation of gas-powered models. Each gas-powered skateboard is expected to retail for $200 with variable cost of $40 per unit. Additionally, annual fixed costs related to production will amount to $160,000. To support this new product line, the company must invest $450 $5,000 in new production equipment. The financial team has decided to use simplified straight-line depreciation methods, which means the equipment's value will be fully depreciated over the 10 years lifespan of the project. The project will also require an initial investment of $50,000 in net working capital for inventory and operational needs. However, this amount will be fully recovered when the project reaches the end of its life cycle. And the tax rate is 34%. As a financial analyst, my role to analyze the feasibility of this expansion by addressing the following key financial aspects. The first one is about the initial investment requirement. The second is annual net cash flow estimation. 3, terminal cash flow in year 10. 4, investment viability through NPV analysis. Next, the first one is initial investment requirement. The initial investment equal equipment cost plus net working capital. So the calculation is $450,000 plus $50,000. So the initial investment is $500,000. So the second is annual net cash flow estimation. The unit sold per year is 2,000. The year is 10. Each retail is $200. The variable cost is $40. Annual fixed cost is $160,000. The equipment cost is $450,000. The working capital is $50,000, and the tax is 34%. And the calculation is the equipment depreciation using the straight line method equals 450,000 divided by 10 equals 45,000 per year. The step 1 is calculating the gross revenue, which is 200 times 2,000 times 200 equals 400,000. The step 2 is the variable cost is 2,000 times $40 equals 80,000. The step 3 operating income is 400,000 minus 80,000 plus 160,000 equals 160,000. The step 4 is the tax, which is 160,000 times 0.34 equals 54,400. Step 5 is net operating income, which is 160,000 minus 54,400 equals 105,600. Step 6 is the net cash flow is 105,600 plus 45,000 equals 150,600. So the annual net cash flow for year 1 through 9 is 150,600. The third is the terminal cash flow in year 10. The working capital is $50,000. The service value is 0. So the terminal cash flow in year 10 is about $200,600. And 4, investment viability through NPV analysis. The required rate of return is 10%. The initial investment is $500,000. The cash flow for year 1 through 9 is 1,100 and 50,600 per year. The cash flow for year 10, including the terminal cash flow, is $200,600. So the calculation is this is the NPV formula. The net present value equals cash flow for year 0 plus cash flow for year 1 divided by 1 plus discount rate raised to the power 1 to the power 9, which is the year 9. So the NPV is like minus 500,000 plus year 1 to the year 10. So the NPV, so the final NPV is around 400.60. And the conclusion, a positive net present value NPV more than 0 confirms that the expansion is a sound financial decision promising significant added value for the company. This finding highlights the project feasibility and its potential to enhance the organization's overall profitability. Felicity X Motors can confidently move forward with expanding their product line to include gas-powered skateboards.
Next is expansion decision at Quantum Tech Solution. Quantum Tech Solution, leading technology firm based in Japan, is considering the construction of a new production facility to manufacture its latest line of high-performance memory cards. With increasing global demand for data storage solution, the management believe that expanding production capacity could be a strategic move to capture a larger market share. The purpose product facility will require an initial investment of 800 million and is expected to operate for 5 years. The financial team has decided to use the straight line depreciation method, meaning the facility's value will be fully depreciated over its useful life. The company anticipates selling the new memory card at 15,000 yen per unit. However, the production process involves certain costs. Variable productive cost per unit is 10,000 yen, and fixed salary expenses per year is 180 million yen. Before proceeding with the investment, the company's executive want to analyze the financial feasibility of the project. They have requested a break-even analysis to determine the minimum number of memory cards that must be sold annually to cover production costs. Your task as a financial analyst: first, break-even analysis. Calculate the accounting break-even number of memory cards the company needs to sell each year. Second, strategic recommendation. Based on the break-even analysis, should Quantum Tech Solution proceed with the expansion? What potential risks or challenges should the company consider before making the final decision? Next, first is break-even analysis, fixed costs, fixed salaries, 180 million. Depreciation is 800 million divided by 5 years equal 160 million per year. Total 100 180 million plus 160 million equals 340 million per year. Variable cost 10,000. Variable cost is 10,000. Price per unit is 15,000. BAP QB equal F divided by P minus V equals 340 million divided by 15,000 means 10,000 equals 340 million divided by 5,000 equals 68,000 per year. Total revenue is 68,000 times 15,000 equals 1,020,000,000. Total cost, fixed cost is 340 million, and variable cost is 68,000 times 10,000 equal 680 million. Total 340 million plus 680 million equal 1,020,000,000. Net operating income or NOI equals revenue cost equals 0, break even achieve. Quantum Tech solution must sell 68,000 memory cards annually to cover all fixed and next. Next, please. Okay. Second, the last is strategic recommendation. Based on the break-even analysis, should Quantum Tech solution proceed with the expansion? Yes. Based on the break-even analysis, Quantum Tech solution should proceed with the expansion. However, company must ensure sales targets are realistic, control cost, and monitor market competition. Next is what potential risks or challenges should the company consider before making the financial decision. Quantum Tech solution should consider key risks such as lower than expected market demand, rising raw material costs, and rapid technological change that may lead to product obsolescence. Operational issues like production delays and quality control must also be anticipated. Next,
For the last case study, namely equipment acquisition decision at Nexate Solution. Nexate Solution, a leading semiconductor manufacturer in South Korea, is planning to acquire new high-speed precision equipment to enhance the production of microprocessor. The company is evaluating two possible financing options for acquiring this equipment, and the management team must decide which alternative is financially more beneficial. Available financing alternatives. 1. Loan option. The company can obtain a medium-term loan of 250 million won with a 6-year term and an annual interest rate of 9%. This loan will be used to purchase the required equipment at an acquisition cost of 250 million won. The equipment is expected to have a residual value of 30 million won at the end of its useful life. The corporate tax rate is 35%. So, lease option. The company can enter into a 6-year lease agreement with Prime Leasing Corporation. The annual lease payment will be 52 won per year for 6 years. The lease payments are tax deductible. Your role as a financial analyst. The management of Nexate Solution has requested a comprehensive financial analysis to determine which option is more cost-effective. Your analysis should address the following. 1. Loan analysis. Calculate the after-tax cost of debt financing for the loan option. Compute the total cash outflows for purchasing the equipment, including loan payments and tax effects. Assess the depreciation benefits if the company chooses to own the equipment. 2. Lease analysis. Determine the after-tax cost of lease financing considering the tax deductibility of lease payment. Compare the total cash outflow for leasing over the 6-year period. 3. Final recommendation. Which financing option, loan or lease, provides the lowest cost and highest financial benefit for Nexate Solution? What additional financial risk should the company consider before making a final decision? Prepare a detailed report with your calculation, financial insight, and strategic recommendation for Nexate Solution executive team. And this is the solution, the answer. The first step is to calculate the loan. Loan analysis. Calculate the after-tax cost of debt financing for the loan option. And the result of after-tax cost of debt is 5.85%. And the next is compute the total cash outflows for purchasing the equipment, including loan payments and tax effects. We use two assumptions, namely the loan payment in the first year and the loan payment in the last year. Assumption A, loan payment are made at the beginning of the year. And this is a formula for the calculate the loan payment. And the result of loan payment is 51,127,881 won per year. And depreciation. The result of depreciation is around 36 million per year. And this is the table of schedule of cash outflow. And the loan payment is 51,127,881 won. From the previous calculation result, for payment of the beginning of the year, we only need to pay in years 0 to 5 of. So we should pay the loan payment in year 0 to 5 of. And the next is interest. Interest is obtained from the calculation of the 9% interest rate. And the next is depreciation. Depreciation is obtained from the calculation above of around 36.7 million per year. And the next is tax shield. The tax shield is obtained from interest plus depreciation 10 multiplied by the tax rate of 35%. And the next is COF after tax or cash outflow after tax. COF after tax is obtained from loan payment minus the tax shield. And the next is PVIF. PVIF is obtained from the after-tax cost of debt, which is 5.85%, and the rest is present value of cash outflow. PV of COP is obtained from COP after tax multiplied by PVIF, and the total loan payment are made at the beginning of the year is 172,728,065 won. And assumption B. Assumption B, loan payment are made at the end of the year. And calculate the loan payment at the end of the year, and the result is 55,730,176 won per year. And this is the table of scheduled cash outflow from assumption B. And the total is 172,733,711 won. And the next is assess the depreciation benefits if the company choose to own the equipment. If Nexate solution choose the loan option to purchase the equipment, the company will gain the following depreciation benefits. 1. Depreciation calculation. Asset cost 250 million won, residual value 30 million won, 6-year term. Annual depreciation expense, and the result is around 36 million won. 2. Check tax benefits from depreciation or tax shelf. Depreciation reduces taxable income, lowering the company's tax liability. Tax rate 35%. Annual tax shield, and the result is around 12 million won per year. And total tax share of 6 years is 77 won. By choosing to purchase the equipment through a loan, Nexate solution will benefit from 77 million won in tax saving over 6 years through depreciation. In addition, the company would own the asset at the end of the long term, providing potential long-term value. And the second step is lease analysis. Determine the after-tax cost of lease financing considering the tax deductibility of lease payment. Lease payment 52 won, tax rate 35%, and the result of after-tax lease cost is around 33 million won. And so, compare the total cash outflows for leasing over the 6-year period, and we use two assumptions. Assumption A, lease payment are made at the beginning of the year, and the total of lease payment are made at the beginning of the year is 184,756,261. And assumption B, lease payment are made at the end of the year, and the total is 171,558,661. Based on the calculation, the total present value of lease payment over the 6-year period with the beginning of the year payment method is 184,756,261, while the present value with the end of year payment method is 171,558,661. And the final recommendation, which financing, loan or lease provide the lowest cost and highest financial benefit for Nexate solution. Based on the analysis of total present value and additional financial benefits for a 6-year period. Loan option, beginning of year payment, 172,728,065 won, and of year payment, 172,733,711 won, and lease option, beginning of year payment, 184,756,261, and the end of year payment, 171,558,661. The lease option with the end of year payment has the lowest present value at 171,558,661, $158,661, making it the most cost-efficient choice if only cash outflows are considered. If the company prioritizes the lowest cost of capital present value, the lease option with the end of year payment is the best choice. And the last, what additional financial risk should the company consider before making a final decision? 1. For leasing, risk of lesser bankruptcy or contract change, no residual value benefit after the lease ends, must pay even if equipment becomes obsolete. 2. For loans, if rate rise, refinancing becomes expensive. Equipment may depreciate faster than expected. 3. General risk. Equipment might become outdated before lease loan ends. Reduced tax benefit could increase costs. That's all presentation from us. Sorry if there are any mistakes. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.